The Uninvited Guest. It was a stormy night, and I had just arrived home after a long day at work. The rain was pouring down in torrents, and thunder rumbled ominously in the distance. As I fumbled with my keys to unlock the front door, a sudden gust of wind sent a chill down my spine. Little did I know that this seemingly ordinary night would turn into a terrifying nightmare. As I stepped inside, the dim light from the hallway barely penetrated the thick darkness that seemed to envelop the house. I couldn't shake the feeling that I wasn't alone. I shook it off as mere paranoia and reassured myself that it was just the storm playing tricks on my mind. After making myself a cup of hot tea to calm my nerves, I settled down on the couch, trying to find comfort in the warmth of my blanket. But the unease lingered. It was as if someone or something was watching me from the shadows. I turned on the TV to distract myself from the eerie feeling, hoping that the sound would drown out the unsettling silence that permeated the house. But the flickering images on the screen only added to my unease. Every creak of the floorboards, every distant rumble of thunder, felt like a sinister presence inching closer. I tried to convince myself that it was just my imagination, but then I heard it, a soft, almost imperceptible whisper. My heart skipped a beat and I strained to listen. It came again, a whisper so faint that it sent shivers down my spine. "Get out!" The voice was barely audible, but its chilling message was unmistakable. Panic surged through me, and I bolted up from the couch, looking around the dimly lit living room. There was no one there, just the darkness that seemed to press in on me. I stumbled back towards the front door, my mind racing with fear. But as I reached for the doorknob, it wouldn't budge. My heart pounded in my chest as I realized that I was trapped. The whisper came again, stronger this time, filled with malice and hatred. I said, "Get out!" Terror consumed me as I turned around, desperate to escape the unseen presence that haunted my home. But there, in the shadows, stood a figure, a silhouette that seemed to defy the laws of nature. It was a tall, slender figure with elongated limbs, like a grotesque puppet come to life. I tried to scream, but no sound came out. The figure glided towards me, its eyes glowing with an otherworldly light. I could feel its malevolent gaze piercing through me, as if it was peering into my very soul. In a desperate bid for escape, I ran towards the kitchen, hoping to find a way out through the back door. But as I turned the corner, I froze in horror. The figure was there, waiting for me, blocking my path. Its face was a grotesque mask of twisted features, and its mouth stretched impossibly wide, revealing rows of sharp, jagged teeth. I stumbled back, my mind unable to comprehend the horror before me. The figure lunged at me, and I closed my eyes, expecting the worst. But instead of pain, I felt a cold, icy grip around my wrist. I opened my eyes to see the figure's bony fingers wrapped tightly around me. "You can't escape," it hissed, its voice a haunting melody of darkness. I struggled, but its grip was unyielding. With every ounce of strength I had left, I managed to break free and ran towards the stairs, hoping to find safety on the second floor. But the figure was relentless, its footsteps echoing ominously behind me. I reached my bedroom and slammed the door shut, desperately trying to barricade it with anything I could find. The figure pounded on the door, its inhuman strength threatening to break through. My heart pounded in my chest as I looked around the room for a way out. There, in the corner, was the attic hatch. I climbed up, pulling the hatch closed behind me. In the confined space of the attic, I huddled in fear, praying for morning to come and banish the nightmare that had taken over my home. The night dragged on, and the storm outside showed no sign of abating. I could hear the figure prowling below, its whispers taunting me from the darkness. As dawn finally broke, I mustered the courage to venture back downstairs. But as I opened the attic hatch, I was met with a horrifying sight. The living room was in ruins, as if a tornado had ripped through it. I stumbled through the debris, my mind unable to comprehend what had happened. There, on the floor, lay a trail of muddy footprints leading towards the front door. It was as if something had entered my home, something malevolent that sought to destroy everything in its path. I gathered what little belongings I could salvage and fled from the house, vowing never to return. The memory of that night will forever haunt me, a chilling reminder that some doors are better left unopened, and some homes are better left abandoned. As I drove away, I couldn't help but wonder what had happened in my home that night. Was it a vengeful spirit, a malevolent entity that had taken residence in the darkness? Or was it something far more sinister, something that had been waiting for the right moment to strike? I may never know the truth, but one thing is certain. I will never forget the uninvited guest that turned my home at night into a living nightmare. And I can only hope that whatever dwells in the darkness will remain confined to that forsaken place, never to torment another soul again.